The Randy twins. Yeah, they were unforgettable. My first threesome, and the story's coming up next. Let's say the Randa and Rhonda story. I'm at a party. I'm in with my friend Joe. He's no longer with us. But we meet these two girls. And they're twins. They're hot blondes. Randa and Rhonda. And there's a pool in the backyard. We're at a house party. There's a pool in the backyard. And so they said, hey, let's go skinny dipping. So like, yeah, let's go skinny dipping with the two hot blondes. So we go in there and things are going good. And what happened was the one wasn't really into Joe that much. So he ended up leaving the swimming pool, and we're just, playing around, splash around, and again, one thing led to another. And we hooked up, I hooked up with these two. And that was my first time with two chicks. They were hot. So I was pretty happy about that, So that was just that, that one time. But then sometime later, I was at a party, and my friend goes, hey, have some speed. And I'm like, well, I never had speed before. What's it like? Well, yeah, it's nothing. I'll just take it. It's like, it's basically like caffeine. You just pop it like candy. Here you go. So I'm like, oh, all right, fine. So I took it. And then, so we're playing poker. All right. And I started noticing a pattern when I was doing. I would play a hand, get up, throw my beer can out, use the bathroom, grab another beer can, sit back down, play a hand, and do the whole cycle again. And I kept doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. I don't know how many beers I drank, but because of the speed, I wasn't getting drunk. So I drank a lot, whatever it was. Now I'm starting to come down from the speed, and I'm, just chilling on a lazy boy chair that was in there, in the apartment. Guess who shows up at the party? Randa and Rhonda. So I'm like, hey, it's the Randy twins. And they're like, yeah, hey, Mike, how's it going? Whatever. Oh, man. They're like, hey, we never got your number. We thought you were so cool. We loved hanging out with you. We want to hang out more, whatever. And so I'm like, I'm down. Yeah, cool. So now they were into this shooting speedball. Not at the time the first party, but by the time this party was, they were. So they're like, basically it's heroin and coke mixed together in a syringe, and you shoot it like you would the heroin. And you get the high of the heroin, but without being all dragged out and tired, you're actually, can enjoy the buzz. So they're like, it's great. So I'm like, yeah, that sounds really cool. I'd like to try that someday. Keyword someday, which meant, heck no, I have no interest in trying that. I just want to look cool to you guys. And, I don't really have any interest in doing it. Well, the speed ran off, and I ended up passing out. All this alcohol I drank kicked in, and I passed out on the lazy boy chair. Well, I wake up just sitting straight up with I felt a prick on my arm. They shot me up while I was sleeping, like passed out. And then I'm like, what the fuck did you? And then before I can say, what the fuck did you do? They had a garbage can already there for me. And they're like, and I just ralphed into the garbage can. And they're like, yeah, we knew you were going to do that. It's, everybody does that the first time they have heroin. I'm like, heroin? You just fucking shot me up. I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? Well, you said you wanted to. And I'm like, well, I was just trying to act cool. I didn't really want to. And they're like, well, the truth is, you're such a cool guy, and we were having so much fun with you, and then you passed out. We wanted to kickstart you and get you back up again. I'm like, I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you did that. So I was kind of pissed off at him and whatever. And then I started drinking again and got really drunk and passed out. And yeah, that was crazy because I didn't even remember what happened the next day. I was so fucked up on just so much shit. I didn't remember what happened. So the next day we were supposed to work in my buddy's machine shop. He had a machine shop in his garage that his dad ran, and we would work for his dad part-time in the garage. And so he's like, here, have some speed so you can work. So I didn't put two and two together, but, next thing you know, his brother is coming over saying, hey, what happened to my speed? Somebody stole my speed. It was somebody who was at the party, and it's not. Well, it wasn't me. I had nothing to do with it. I got trashed and passed out on the bed after all that happened. And, but thinking back on it, then I figured it out because, he had all this. Why would he just be sharing his speed with me? Just be like, it was because, he had a bunch of it for free. So that was that story. Well, guys, if you're still watching, you must have liked the video. And if you did, give it a like. Now, if you want to see more like this, subscribe and click the bell. If you got some extra time on your hands, why not watch another one? You can choose one from the Stories of My Life playlist, which will appear here after I disappear. Or you could watch the next one in the series, which will also appear here. See you in the next one.